Yo, No Nonsense Know-How here again, today with an update review video on the Grand Falls Pressure Washer Pro. I already did a review video a while back on the standard Grand Falls pressure washer. It's a wall-mounted unit. I leave this hooked up year-round and never have to worry about it freezing. This is a 100-foot roll, but recently they just sent me the Pro version of that pressure washer. So we're gonna pop this open, see what it's all about. Now I will warn you, it's a heavy box. It does say 42 pounds on the side. Let's just double check that because it says 44 pounds on the side of the box, but the UPS sticker says 64 pounds and it feels more like 64 pounds to me. Yep, 63 pounds, 6 ounces. Maybe that's because they use the same box for the Pro and the standard one. I'm not sure, but I was looking through the differences on these and this one has an induction motor. They're all 1800 watt motors. So there's actually 4 models. There's the pressure washer, then the pressure washer plus, and the Plus, and the Pro. And today we will find out what the difference is. Here's a glance at everything that comes in the box. You got the nozzles, the 2-piece wand, slightly different style on this piece, the foam cannon adapter, instruction manual, which I'll breeze through at the end of this video in case you want to see inside of that. The adapter hose for the wall, little inlet filter, the hardware for mounting the plate on the wall. Now, the first difference I'm noticing is this has got a much more pliable hose on it. The one on this unit is kind of just feels like a piece of plastic, like PEX. You know, it's not very flexible. And I did just compare the pressure ratings on these hoses. They're both rated at 2610 PSI, 140 degrees. So you're just getting a more pliable hose, which is nice, same ratings. Now on the back is going to be the bracket for mounting it on the wall. And we went over this in the first video, pretty self-explanatory to mount that on the wall. Just make sure that you make it level, and that's why they give you a little level with it. So this came with a hub pin also, and I wasn't sure what it was. I didn't see anything in the manual, but I'm thinking it's to lock it out in a position. So if you don't want, like if you're tugging on it, you don't want it to auto retract, you just put the pin in. That would be my best guess anyway. They both have the same length power cords, and I noticed this one has the orange detail on the front, while the standard one's just black and a completely different style casing. Well, I've seen enough so far. Let's go ahead and put this together. We'll just slide this one off and drop the Pro on. And with it all hooked up, I'm gonna take the hose and drop her into the sink so we can purge all the air out. Tighten that down, Scotch. There we go. Shut the water off and thread on the wand. Now turn our water back on, and then we got a green light on the surge protector. See if that works. Yep. And let's fire it up. All right, that's considerably quieter than the other one. Let's try it out. Oh yeah. Pressure washing my thing. And it makes that noise each time it shuts off, but it's probably just a relief valve in there. When you retract it, you don't want to just let it spool in crazy fast. You do want to kind of guide it. But wow, that was nice. So that was one of the problems I had on the original version, is I felt like the spring tension wasn't enough. Let's pull out the whole 100 feet now. Well, you can see I pulled it out past the stop, didn't cause any damage. And all I did was walk up my basement steps out into the middle of the yard. Now tell me, how convenient is that? I mean, geez, I guess 200 feet would be nice, but for a retractable 100 foot, that's unbeatable. No draining hoses, no dealing with a mess, just ready to go at all times. Which I'm thinking this is a good November day to go take the airboat out, so I want to make sure to get her cleaned up. Let it build up the pressure and you're ready to go. Gotta keep the caddy swamp ass looking pretty. And if you want to use the foam cannon, just pop the tip off, drop her on, and you're soaping. Oh yeah. After letting the soap work away the dirt, you drop the tip back on, good to go. Now for the moment of truth, retracting it. As you saw in the first video, if you watched it, I had some trouble, getting that to retract right. First thing you want to do is go turn the water off in the basement and then relieve the pressure in the hose, because that'll help out keeping the hose more flexible. And with both the unit and the water off, just pull the trigger, relieve all that pressure. And now for my favorite part, give her a good tug and then walk back with it. man, that is so much better than the last one. One shot. And the fact that that's going around this pipe, upstairs, out the door, back downstairs, I mean, that's just pretty impressive. Because on the original version, I really did have to assist it and kind of massage it into place. If you went too fast or too slow, it didn't work, and the spring tension just was barely enough. You had to kind of push it in on the last leg. And I'm thinking the main reason this works so much better is because of the more flexible hose, which is replaceable on this unit too. And let's just jump on their website real quick, take a look at some of the details and pricing. So you see the standard one is $295, and the Plus is $313, and the Plus 360, the Pro is $569. This is a nice comparison chart, and you can pause it if you want to view it longer, but right here, this golden spring with 8,000 cycles lifetime, maybe that's why it reels up so much better. Scrolling down, here's the rest of the differences, so in case you want to pause that. Again, induction motor. And I'll just drop this random clip of Gus sleeping on my lap since he's so darn adorable. Gus, what are you doing? Is it afternoon nap time or what? Finally, a quick glance through the manual, since sometimes these aren't available online with some companies. I didn't check with this one, but if you want to pause that and read any of the specifications, feel free. Did I skip a page? Yes. Boom. And try to just breeze right through this. Get you one still shot. Lots of safety tips. You know, or in case they change the manual or something. I mean, this is the OG right here. Got some instructions on how to replace the high pressure hose. After use tips and storage. In the winter, unless it's in your basement, just always make sure to shut the water off to it. I think that's a given. Got some warranty info, recommended other products, and that. Is that it? No, there's one more page. I'm having a hard time with these pages. Ah, there's nothing there. Boom. We will do the heavy lifting. All right, cool. See you guys. Thanks for watching.